Lab Services utilizes a standard methodology. Although every project is unique, the steps involved are always the same. We would like to tell you more about the steps that Lab Services takes as part of the realization of a project. At Lab Services, the process always begins with an idea or issue that a client brings to us. The client's application gives us an initial impression of their wishes. The client's User Requirement Specification, or URS, is used to specify their other needs. What requirements does the system have to meet? What should the throughput rate be? What restrictions does the system have, etc. Storytelling also plays an important role. Lab Services listens to the client with the utmost care and attention to make sure the system not only performs in accordance with the URS, but also satisfies their wishes with regard to usability. The information that Lab Services gathers in this manner is then turned into an assay and method development. We will also discuss the space where the system will be installed, the path leading towards that space, and any existing equipment that will be used. Along with developing a timeline for the project, this makes up the first step of the process. The next phase begins with creating a 3D drawing of the platform. This gives the client a good first impression of what their system will actually look like in accordance with the application, URS, and assay. We will also explain the equipment included in the system. Together with the financial proposal and Lab Services' general terms and conditions, this forms the proposal for the client. Once the client has approved the proposal, it is time to purchase the platform. Additionally, the timeline will be confirmed and recorded. Next, Lab Services will form an internal project group and assign a project manager to the project. This person is responsible for overseeing the project's progress, making sure the timeline is followed, and ensuring the entire process proceeds without a hitch. Next, a site visit will be conducted so our team can inspect the space where the system will be installed and the path leading towards this area. Such a visit helps prevent any unexpected problems during the delivery of the system. A project plan will be drawn up based on this information and in accordance with the agreements that were made. This plan will be discussed with the client during weekly or bi-weekly meetings or telephonic follow-ups. As work begins on the development of the platform and the installation of the equipment, our software department will start developing the client. Depending on the application, client-specific software will be developed based on Plate Butler. If necessary, custom modifications will be implemented. Once the platform has been built and tested, an in-house factory acceptance test, FAT, will be conducted together with the client. This FAT is based on the assay and methods as provided by the client during the initial phase of the project. The results of this test may reveal any issues that Lab Services must follow up on. The FAT concludes with the signing of the FAT document with which the client records their acceptance of the system. Once the final issues have been resolved, the platform will be disassembled and transported to the client's location. On-site, the system is reassembled in the designated space. Next, a Site Acceptance Test, SAT, is conducted. As before, this SAT is based on the assay and methods as provided by the client during the initial phase of the project. Once the client has approved the test, the testing phase concludes with the signing of the SAT document. Lastly, the user will want to start using the new platform as soon as possible. To help users learn the ropes, Lab Services can provide a range of training sessions. These training sessions, at both the administrative and user level, help users grasp the functionalities and operation of the Plate Butler. Furthermore, we can provide a training in first-line service, diagnostics. By going through these steps, Lab Services ensures the process is optimally streamlined and as clear as possible for the client. The result is a top-of-the-line, high-throughput automation system.